I was basically a big fan of the PlayStation back then, and I'm still am now. And the reason why, because the games that are on this thing are absolutely amazing. But a lot of you are grown up with the PlayStation 2 Slim Edition. I personally bought the PlayStation 2 Slim a little bit later, simply because this thing had option for Ethernet connectivity, where with the FAT you need to buy a very expensive adapter, but this thing already had it built in. But that's not what we're going to talk about today, because in this video we're going to talk about how to upgrade it with a micro SD card. The PlayStation 2 is absolutely a cool device to play and collect for. And I think this device will age very well. Because when you're looking at the PlayStation 1, especially PlayStation 2, the graphics were so superior. But you don't need to forget that nowadays we do have a lot of cool options that we can do with this device. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. So in this video we are going to talk about the PlayStation 2 systems, but this time we're going to talk about how to upgrade it with a micro USB. And now you're thinking, yeah, wicked, you can get yourself an, let's say a card reader on USB and you can do it like that. Yeah, of course you can do that. So in my previous videos I talked about the free MacBoot, and this piece of equipment just unlocks your PlayStation. That's it, no matchup, no soldering, you just plug it in and you're ready to go. So when you're looking at the free MacBoot, yeah, absolutely a cool plug and play way to go. But the problem is, like with the FAT, or it's not really a problem, you can just use every single modification like USB, you can use a USB stick, you name it. But with the Slim, it's going to be a different story. With the Slim, we don't have the option to get them built in hard drive, so we do have like the special edition called the USB games. So this thing has been configured so you plug it in and you can basically use the USB storage capacity. So what you can do, I already showed you in a previous video, you can use like a thumb drive or a USB stick, you play your game through this way. And yeah, we're going to talk about, yep, the the micro USB. And if you want to be like a very cheating way, yeah, what you can do is like open up this freaking bag. It's going to be challenging at his own. Get this freaking card out. And yeah, you can just basically plug it in like this. Yeah, that's a way to play, but you're going to have one issue. This thing uses a freaking old USB 1.1 connection, and this is not going to be the most ultimate experience. And there we do have like a solution for it nowadays, and that is what we call the MX4 SEO. And this is the one, this is like the ultimate software. We don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need this freaking thing. Get my SD card back. Go away. You plug this bloody thing in. But there is another thing that we're going to need. Then we're going to get ourselves the MX4 SEO, the micro SD card. Yep. And I think this is one of the awesome ways you can play on your PlayStation 2 system. You click it in, you just plug it in when you have added your files, of course. And this way you can just play your games. How cool is that? And I think it's maybe like one of the best ways you can play your games on your PlayStation 2 Slim, because there is no internal hard drive. But what are we going to get inside this kit? First of all, we're going to get ourselves the Mac-free boot. That is something you can make yourself. You can configure it yourself, but if you don't want to have all the mumbo jumbo, you're going to get yourself the memory card to plug in and unlock your system. The other thing you can get and make yourself is the MX4 SEO, but this is just more a convenient thing if you just want to basically like plug it in and play some games. And they even provide yourself like 128GB card where you can basically store your games. But I have like the question, like, is this like actually like a very good quality? But this is what you're going to get with the kit, like 2 memory cards and a storage capacity card. That's the only thing what you're going to get. And again, slap on your games and you're ready to go. And when the device has been booted up, over here you can see 2 LEDs. Sadly the other one doesn't blink at the moment, but at the right we're going to get the power LED. And camera, where you going? Yoo-hoo! So as I'm saying, we're going to get ourselves here the power LED, and this is the second LED that will indicate when there is going to be files reading from the micro SD card. So when booted up, we're going to get a similar menu, only extended when you're looking at the configuration options. Here we're going to get browser, system configuration, the U-Launch ELF, the Open PlayStation Loader. Basically this is the old and the new version, but we're going to need this version for, of course, the SD functionality. HD Loader, so other applications that we have seen before with some other Mac-free boot. And then we're going to get ourselves some emulators that we do go and take a close look at in a different video. But let's boot up this program and let's load up some games. So I think in a couple of seconds we'll boot up the menu. Here at the bottom row you can see like we do have some more options. So it's pretty damn awesome that you just can load up through a USB stick. But that's something we're going to look at later on. So pressing X, it will load up the list which you have added to the memory card. So yeah, 128GB, it's still a lot of, let's say, storage capacity, but you will not like store like maybe like hundreds of different games. You will need to have a bigger capacity card. But let's boot it up and let's see what we're going to get when it comes to performance. Alright, so let's see how fast this game will run, because we do have some minor issues with some of the games, so reconfiguration is just needed with some of them. So take that into consideration. Loading times, cannot say they're like significant faster through this way.
And 6 left.
Alright, so next up I wanted to try some Burnout, and this is a great example like how it comes with compatibility. This game doesn't run that fluent, and when you're looking at it, it's like stuttering somehow. I don't know if this is going to be fixed in the future, or whether you can fix it with the mode. I can still remember that I even have some issues that it, like the game completely froze. So that is something that can happen, a little bit of a bummer, so waving the takedown camera you don't notice it anyhow, but okay, here you can see like the minor hiccups. Kinda annoying. But with the previous racing game we didn't have any issue whatsoever. Okay, next up let's try a different game again just to see how this will run. Yep, continue with saving. Yep, because we can't save. Let's just play a quick game. Every time you're pressing the X button it does that. I must say that's kind of funny. Oh, with triangles farts. But here you can see like it doesn't have any weird issues with the intro. Okay, let's skip that shit. But here you can see this game runs just fine. So it's just like more like which game is compatible with the situation over here. Alright, so I just wanted to point out that I did not give you the full experience because I couldn't let you hear the audio at the background. But I did notice that there were some stuttering here and there. So it's not flawless, but the gameplay itself is just fine. Such a fun game playing this. Oh yeah, Nitro mode. The fun thing is you can play this game together with a friend, so basically one can drive, the other one can shoot. Oh yeah. But yeah, this is what we're going to get with the MX4 SEO. So for the PlayStation 2 Fat model, I think it is not going to be like the ultimate solution. It can be a fun, let's say, add-on for the Fat model. But if you look at the Slim, I think that's maybe one of the better ways to play. Or maybe it's going to be in the future, because it's still flawed in many ways. And in the end, let me know in the comments, what do you think of this solution? Would you consider picking it up? Do you think this is the ultimate, or is there something else coming out that is going to be better? I want to thank you for watching. Consider subscribing, hit that little bell, become one of the Wicked family, and I will see you in the next video.